Okay, we are back. Okay, I don't know what happened there. We have again technical issues. Uh,
Anyways, for what you missed, Dangar Punishing One came down to Narshada. I'm not sure if you guys caught that, and then the other ships moved over there to back it up. Nothing too exciting is going on. We're really looking at a drain race here with a bit of chasing going around in space. Is basically what we're looking at so far. Some fun highlights though with a surprise assault and classic Tom Haid shenanigans.
old shenanigans from Tom Haid.
So yep, still just chasing each other around. Tom didn't like that battle. Apparently, it doesn't get a look at his hand here a little bit. I don't see any blue cards, so it's not like he can. It might be one blue card there. It's a foil. I can't quite tell if it's a just
Where
the
at?
foil effect. Well, you can't see it now. He pulled his hand away, but
Well,
there's
I was
one
just
card. It
thinking.
could be a foil. It's hard to tell what color it is because of the fact it's foiled. But it's hard. You'd like to see Tom drop some stuff on top,
I will say that was a really
and
good
so
grab by Tom. I think somebody bumped the one camera.
oh yeah, sure
Hey,
looks
Tim's
into it.
back. Hey, Tim, can you go over and fix the camera behind Tom? Somebody bumped it. Also, first timer, Tim Simon. You should subscribe. Make sure you click that like and subscribe button for more Star
Yeah,
Wars
you finally
CCG action.
finally finished your half-hour trial period up.
Yeah.
Tim's in the chat now. All right.
I'm not sure.
We're pretty safe in assuming he is.
Tim, yeah, you can actually see it on your mobile device. Yeah, this should be good game anyways. Like Tom is sitting in the driver's seat. He's blocking all the space drains. Uh, Greg is doing drains of one
Oh,
and one, and there's another counter assault
counter
or
assault.
surprise assault or whatever
Did you
assault.
catch which drain it was on?
Uh, the
Oh,
this one.
that one, yeah.
Uh,
He
Tim, back
canceled
it
it. He
up a little.
canceled it, and he played another one.
Oh, there's a seven,
He
another
wrote two
seven,
of them.
and a four. So I'm pretty sure that should be it. That's pretty backbreaking.
That's gonna hurt.
Wow. Tom Haid busting out all the cheese.
Double surprise assault.
Double surprise
If the
assault.
first one
That's
wasn't surprising enough.
oh god. I'm gonna have you do the interview with Tom once we're
Sure,
done,
sure. Either way is fine.
or Greg, whichever one wins. I'm not gonna say it, but holy crap, that was
Yeah, they are
amazing.
about
And
30 seconds ahead of us in there. It was difficult when I was on the stream because I'm trying
yeah,
to listen to you
perfect,
guys
Tim.
talking about things that happened 30 seconds ago.
That looks so good.
Man, Greg I didn't catch the exact number, but he peeled a good chunk of cards.
Mm.
Comment of the game right there.
Well, I would say change the one word to something a little bit more
That's why I didn't read it out
PC.
loud.
PC. Uh, Yeah, BBQ. If you want to go ahead and change that to like something that we can actually say on air, we'll say it. But yeah, please keep the stuff to a minimum. This is supposed to be family friendly. Tim has kids, and we want Tim to be able to watch this later.
Tom just
Tom has kids too.
paying the drain some more here.
Yeah, Tom's girlfriend's currently sitting behind him and watching.
How much life you got left there on Greg Shaw's side, Tim?
Looks like he's got three
Can't be
fourths and
much,
then maybe
yeah.
one or two
Pretty tiny
underneath
pile.
that one.
Yeah, 5 cards, yeah.
Five. Oof.
At least he doesn't have to pay to drain.
No,
For now, I mean,
but here's the thing though. Like, if you're Tom, do you want to drain him out or do you want to get as much retrieval as you can?
it's a strength of schedule event, so I don't see why you care about retrieval.
Yeah, okay, that's the point. So I'm still in like the team tournament mode right now. Oh, that's a spicy hand for Tom. Uh, Rebel leadership, all wings, skate pod combo. I can't see what the drawn on card is. The first stream match was Connor Britton, Stubley versus Justin Desai, All Stars 96 or 97. 90 something.
97.
Justin Desai still living in the 90s.
It's a pretty good decade.
I don't know. I prefer the early 2000s myself. Justin won. He's playing map. Connor is playing no idea. So no surprise from
Okay,
Connor.
so we're actually picking a fight here. Tom decided to initiate battle there, plays an organized attack,
Yep.
which of course doesn't actually give him immunity on account of Dengar's there.
Yeah.
Gets that power +1, puts the card back
Yeah.
in his life force.
Yeah.
Plays a spin for one of his destinies
And
and
draws a
draws a
7.
7
And
for the other.
great
So
draws.
flips the sight and a red card.
Yeah. No, you got 2 destinies, so any message necessary, which is a 4. No immunity, so Poe's probably going to go away. But, I mean, Tom draws a 7, which is, and he spins, so that's 13.
Yeah.
That's
That's a lot of attrition.
a lot of attrition.
I mean, Greg's slowly been stacking his cards back up in space, so he's not going to be wiped out.
No.
And 28 to 23 is power in
Yeah,
the battle. So
that really doesn't matter. But, I mean, the power doesn't matter at this point. It's going to come down to the attrition. And there goes Guri, Stinger, and Greedo.
yeah, it's probably.
Yeah, you got to think that this is all on
I mean,
Tom. This
Guri's
is
got
all
the most
Tom Haid.
forfeit. That's going to soak up the most. I mean, that's 7
Yeah.
on Guri and 4 on the Stinger. It's probably your best ship, but by itself, it does nothing, having no presence. So I think it's the right call, getting rid of Guri there.
I mean, she adds a destiny, which isn't bad, but yeah, she soaks
Like I
up
said,
the most
it is
forfeit.
the best ship, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the fact that she gets that much forfeit, and if you leave her alone, she's not doing anything. So I think that was the right call in terms of forfeiting. Anyways, Tom does a little bit of shuffling around in the move phase, retrieves a force with the objective, circulates, and
Yeah, and again, because this is strength of schedule, not differential, it really doesn't matter. Again, I'm a little surprised. There's the handshake. So
Greg
congrats
Shaw
to Tom on
activates
his
only 4
victory.
cards.
I'm going to go grab Tom. We'll do a quick interview, and we'll be right back. So stick around. Jan will be interviewing Mr. Tom Haid.
I'll hang out here with you guys while he goes to get Tom.
You're going to do it.
Yeah. I'm just saying I'll sit here and talk to the
So
lovely people out there in
I'm going
TV land.
to mute this microphone. It's under headphone. It's under mic one, commentator 1.
You do what you gotta do. So, that's gonna be Tom's? Okay. They can still hear me though, right? I'm still live? Uh-huh. Am I though? Oh yeah, there it is. Cool. Alright, on. Any questions you guys want me to ask Tom? Just post them in chat and we'll see what he has to say. 2 counter assaults. I missed what he canceled the first one with. I didn't even see what card it was. It could have been a... I can't imagine he runs Tarkin's Orders. What else cancels counter assault? Yeah, Greg didn't do so. Didn't go the way he wanted. I don't know if you were in there watching it at all. Yeah. I'd tell you what card it was that got him, but I think that would be unethical. So I'll keep my mouth shut. The mall objective you're referring to, what's it called? Shadow Collective. That seems like, yeah. That seems like that'd be a straight drain race to me, because that's generally just throw dudes at sites with blasters, start paying the drain. Oh, a cold feet, is that what got it? Gotcha. Hey, Tom, you're coming around this side. You're using this headset, so. That one's you right there. We'll get you unmuted. First of all, congrats on the win. How'd your first game go for you? You 2-0 now?
Yeah, 2-0.
Right
First
on.
game I played against Clayton Atkin.
Clay, class act, that
Yeah.
guy. Right on. And this game, that was a. It looked like it was a drain race for most of it, and you were kind of chasing around in space, and then the counter assaults just blew it wide open. You're running 2 of them. That was
That card's awesome.
that
there.
correct? Yeah, because was it Cold Feet canceled the first one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Cold
it's not
Feet.
unique, so there you
Yeah,
go.
so why not just do it again?
Catch these hands.
If the first one wasn't surprising enough. Anyways, we got some questions from some of the people in Twitch chat here. Ketwall, Kieran, I don't know how to say his last name. wants to know how does your objective or your deck handle the SSA or not SSA, the Maul objective, Crimson Dawn, the Shadow Collective. How's that matchup go for you?
So I've got two It Could Be Worse and two We're Doom combo.
Two of each of
So
those.
they grab
Okay.
one of them. I can loop the other to stop the ping damage.
Yeah,
from,
that was one
You'll
thing. You're
Be Dead.
clearly trying to bait a lot of grabbers out in that deck with the Rebel leadership and the It Could Be
Yeah.
Worse and stuff. And We're Doomed is one of the payoff cards.
There's like
you're
7
looking
cards
to,
I need to grab. So that's
Yeah.
the plan is like grab one of these and I'll abuse the other.
I think somebody actually made that exact comment in chat earlier. You need like 5 grabbers to play against Tom or something. Yeah, right there. The looks
That is-
against
that
Hayden,
is
you need like
usually my
10
plan.
grabbers. Anyways,
Were you guys able to see my hand the whole game too?
a couple points we were able to catch some flashes of it.
Yeah.
It looked like you were kind of getting out of ships near the end there because he was running around, and I was kind of expecting like an HCF or something to come down out of your hand to just push him out
Yeah,
of space.
I'm a little
once and
lighter
for
on
all.
ships. I was holding General Obi and General Leia in hand, so I try to keep them honest on ground.
Yep, yep.
Also helps them overcommit to sites so I can then counter assault for more damage. But yeah, I was holding those in
Gotcha.
hand and waiting to come down. But I kept seeing
You
barriers.
never had the need, yeah.
I felt like
The
if I get caught by
counter-assaults.
barrier and then he counter beats, it's almost a waste.
Yeah, that. Any other fun tricks that were in the deck that we didn't get a chance to see on stream here? Anything you want to talk about?
Let's see. I did the On the Edge already.
Yeah, the on the edge that
Um,
caught him without his code clearance either.
yeah, I mean it gets a little bit more ping damage in with the artilleries, but I wasn't drawing them for anything but
You top
tracking.
deck one of them pretty early. It looked like.
Yeah,
How many of those do you run?
3
Three
artilleries.
artilleries. Yeah, you kept drawing the same 2 cards the first 3 battles, I think. But yeah, well done on the tracking, of course.
Thanks.
Very,
Yeah, that's
very,
the
that came
deck's
through very clearly on the stream how,
it's
how
very
well
tough
you
to
were
play.
tracking your deck.
It's kind of why I play for luck, because like if they don't come to my Twix, that's great for me. If they do, or most other decks start at a Twix or whatever,
Gotcha. So
then
that's the
4
main. I
Luck's
was
online.
wondering about the 4 luck. If that's kind of a matchup thing, or do you always start that
I always start it.
You
I
always
don't even
start it.
play
It's just
another effect.
for the case when they come to their Twix or something like 80
Like
where they're
Bring
sitting at?
Him, Map,
Yeah, something like that,
Shadow,
where they're
they
sitting
all
on
play
non-battleground,
character
yeah.
to a non-battleground, and so I have that and 3PO, so I'm able to loop 2 interrupts at the same time. That's the whole strategy. Is like loop
I
2
see. Okay,
interrupts,
so it's a way to just fish more cards. Yeah, gotcha.
and
gotcha.
4 Luck
That
also
makes a
sets
lot
up
of
the
sense.
Liberation Destiny, which is nice
Okay.
too.
Yep, that's a lot of synergies that hadn't even occurred to me. That's
Yeah.
why. That's why you're the champ player you are.
Yeah, this deck has gone through a ton of different iterations.
Mm-hmm.
I played it at regionals, and I liked where it was, and it was all about like hyper escape the battle, so I could battle on my terms. But I ran into someone, Vinny, was playing the Yavin 4 docking bay, and I had the version where you stack Dodana and Blissix at the War Room.
Because he prevents the spies from coming down.
Prevents spies, and Blissix limits them to 1 destiny in space. So it was like, oh,
cool,
yeah.
cool.
But then he does the War Room and then walks, or
Yeah,
docking
when
bay
there's
and
an
walks the guy
adjacent
over,
site,
and I
you
was
can
like,
just
"Ugh."
walk in there, kind of.
And then I played against Shadow, and Shadow's like, I'll just relocate Maul from this Twix to
another
your
way to get
War
in
Room.
there
I was like,
now.
ah, dang it. So I need
Not quite as
answers.
foolproof as a
So
plan.
I'm just going to give up to War Room and all.
Fair
It's a
enough.
hit or counter assault the drain, I guess.
Yeah. I always find it fascinating to see how these deck building choices were influenced by the games you played and like how you make these realizations. Because I mean that's how you tune these decks. You just keep playing games with them, figure out what works and what doesn't, and it's cool to get a little bit of insight into your process. So thanks for that. Anything else you want to share? What's your dark side deck?
CCT.
CCT.
Yeah. I
Boba Fett,
struggled.
Iggy, any methods necessary?
Yeah, normal
Normal
stuff.
stuff. Yeah.
I struggled for a while figuring out what I wanted to play for Dark, and ended up coming back around CCT just because it felt the best. So nothing out of the ordinary. I guess some of my deck choices are a little wonky, but just trying to gear it a little bit more for handling first turn beat from a Jedi with a stick or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like the let the Wookiee win communing, or not let the Wookiee win loop decks. Those are particularly difficult.
Right. Actually, I was on the other side of that exact matchup. I was playing the Let the Wookiee Win Luke deck against a CCT deck, and he moved Fett, and I just happened to opening hand my Mandalorian mishap to cancel his text. And,
Oh gosh, mishap.
he scooped on turn 1 that game.
That card just makes me so sad. It's like,
Yeah, it was
there's nothing
pretty
you can
brutal. I
do to
felt
your
really
opponent
bad about
open handing
that
that
one.
card unless you open hand in your 6 cards like a Stunning Leader or Projective Telepathy. It's just awful.
There's nothing you could do.
Well, I guess you could like pull He's All Yours Bounty Hunter on their turn, at least so you can make it so Fett can draw off unable, so you don't get like
Okay,
super
yeah,
blown
yeah.
out. But you're still not going to clear Luke. and
Yeah,
so
and just
I
pray you
look
don't
for the
get hit,
prize.
kind of thing. So, any cards you added to try and mitigate those early Jedi? Anything?
Yes,
Any good ideas you want to share with us?
sneak attack,
Sneak attack.
and I play the one immediate effect that's a 7. So you play the shield fanfare, upload the
Mm-hmm.
7.
Oh.
Fett swaps for sneak attack. You play he's all yours, bounty hunter, so Fett can draw off unable. Put the 7 on top of sneak attack, and this is better against Jedi Luke.
Yeah, yeah. And
Um,
God forbid you got a hidden
you'll
weapons in your hand.
Yeah, you'll need like an imbalance combo to stop the Saddam, or like another He's All Your Bounty Hunter to protect Lost against the Saddam. But one of those and you're golden, because then you draw the 7 for Destiny,
Mm-hmm.
clear Luke, and then you lose Fett. And you're like, I'll
Yeah,
gladly
yeah,
trade Fett
it
for
was
Luke
worth
any
it
day.
because then at least they're not stacked at your audience chamber there, and you can use your audience chamber pull or whatever to
Yeah.
get yourself back on
Yep.
where you wanted to be.
So we'll see how that goes. It hasn't happened yet.
Did
But,
you lose your captive that way, don't the way the forfeiting goes? Oh no, they forfeit first. Yeah, so
nah.
you're good. Yeah.
And freeing the captive, when it's a frozen captive, is a top level action only. So it's
So it
not,
can't
even
happen
though it's
during the
escorted
forfeiting.
by Fett, they still can't free
Gotcha.
him until.
Good to know. I wasn't aware of.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot, Tom. That was very informative.
Yeah, man.
Like I said, if you got anything else you want to share or anything else you want to discuss, we're happy to keep talking to you. But I won't take up too much of your time.
I'll just say
Another.
I really want Verge to be a good deck.
It does look
It's
really
not
cool.
it's not there yet, but like that deck looks so cool.
You've been doing some playtesting with it.
Yeah, a lot of deck building and just it keeps falling short.
Yeah.
But one day it'll be there.
Yeah,
I think it
somebody will
has
hit on
potential.
something, and yeah, I'm sure they'll keep adding helpers to it. I do love the concept, just the concept and the artwork on some of the cards. The graphics design team really
Yeah.
outdid themselves on
And
some
just
of
the
those
fact
cards.
that you're like hunting them down with Vader wherever they go.
But yeah, it really
He's coming.
captures that like last scene of Rogue One really well.
Yeah, exactly. All right, man.
All right, Tom, thanks a lot. Let you take advantage of a little time in between rounds while you got it.
Take care, man.
Congratulations on the win, and best of luck in the rest of your games. All right, so that was Tom Haid, ladies and gentlemen. Former world champion, currently 2-0 in this World Championship Series, ongoing as we speak. Still in between rounds right now. I don't think I heard time called, so we got a little bit of time here. I can keep just yammering at you if you want, or I might just pause this. If I can figure out how. Yeah, so we're going to take a quick break. Probably post an update in chat or something about a time frame here once I know what we're looking at for the start of the next game. But we'll be back with you soon. Thanks for tuning in.